Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm super excited to share with you guys this new lens from Nikon. This is the 35mm F1.4 lens, so let's check it out. Hey guys, this is Zachary. In case you're not familiar with my work, I am an events, weddings and landscape photographer based in Singapore. I'm an official Nikon creator, and so they have kindly decided to loan me this lens for today's video. I'm super excited to try it out because I'm very curious to see how this stacks up against the other 35mm options that we have. So if you're shooting with a Nikon Z camera, you do have a few 35mm options, and this is what I have right here in front of me. You have the 35 1.4 lens, which is the latest lens. You have the 1.8, which is an S lens. And of course, you have this one. This is the F-mount 35mm F1.4 Sigma Art lens. So of course, the 35mm Art lens is a Sigma product. It's not created by Nikon. It's a third-party lens. But I've been using it for my wedding photography for many years, and it's been irreplaceable. So I'm very curious to see how it compares to Nikon's own native Z mount offerings. Here's the three lenses we're comparing today. The Sigma lens is of course an F-mount lens, so it has the FTZ adapter attached. And you can see that they're very similar in size, though the Sigma is a lot heavier. The 35mm F1.4 has a control ring, but it's missing the autofocus switch. Alright guys, so this is the 35mm F1.4 mounted on the Z8 body. You can see that it's very small, very light and compact. If you want to mount this on a gimbal, I'm sure you have no problem at all. Now, one of the first questions I have when Nikon announced this lens is, what is this lens for? I mean, you already have a 1.8 S lens, and this is a 1.4 non-S lens. So what is the point of this lens? If you're in Singapore, there's actually a $300 price difference between these two lenses. So this is a very interesting choice by Nikon because it's actually cheaper. It does not come with the S mount designation. You can see it doesn't have the nice silver rings around it, and I think that maybe, you know, weatherproofing and sharpness might suffer as a result, but we're going to test this out. To test these three lenses, I had a photo shoot with Maggie over at White Tree Salon and Cafe. Alright Maggie, can you just turn your body, your legs point towards that direction a little bit more? Okay, and then your shoulders, you're going to turn back towards me? Yes, okay. Yes, there's a bit of a twist, I know. Yeah. Alright, that looks good. To be honest, these three lenses are really good, so it's very difficult to find any differences between the three of them. Now, if I have to really pick the best performing lens, I think the 1.8 Nikkor and the 1.4 Sigma are the best here, with the 1.4 Nikon performing slightly behind. In terms of background blur, if you zoom into this lampshade, you'll see that the 35 1.4 has this rougher looking, harder edge out of focus look to it. The other two lenses, on the other hand, have buttery smooth transition from in focus to out of focus areas. Now, to be honest, I'm really nitpicking in order to see these differences. Now, I did discover later that there is an issue with this lens, so stay tuned to the end of the video to find out what's wrong with it. Shooting with the lens was a real pleasure. The first thing I noticed was how balanced it was on the camera. It was so light and so small. The autofocus locked onto the model's eyes effortlessly, even in challenging lighting conditions. One thing I love about this lens is that it's so light and so small, so it makes shooting with it really fun. Now, if you're interested in getting this lens for video, Nikon does claim that the lens has focus breathing suppression, but in my test in this video, you can see that there is still some focus breathing in this lens, so please be aware of that. So in this clip, we can see more of that hard edge out of focus areas that this lens creates. Now, if you're wondering what you're looking at, this is not a full-size skateboard, this is a fingerboard, but it does allow you to see how thin and narrow the depth of field for this lens is at 1.4. Speaking about skateboards, I did manage to get some sample images with some pretty awesome people. Hey guys, sorry to disturb you. I'm actually doing a video review for this camera lens, and then are you guys okay if I get some photos, just some quick photos for the two of you? Okay, you're okay with it? Yeah, are you okay with your face appearing on YouTube? Okay, so let's just, can we just maybe start off with maybe the two of you just standing side by side? I mentioned earlier in the video that this lens performs poorly in a particular aspect, and that is chromatic aberration. Take a look at this photo with this bicycle shop and the trees overhead. There is so much purple fringing in the trees. So this is something that's easily fixed in post-processing, but I'd rather not have to deal with it in the first place. Alright, so which of these three lenses should you get if you are on a budget and you really want a 35mm wide aperture lens? The 1.4 is not a bad option, it's really affordable. It's not often that you come by a 1.4 lens that is so small and is so light. Now the 35mm F1.8 S lens I feel is the excellent choice, is the best value for money. Now it is very good image quality, it is sharp. 1.8 oftentimes is wide enough, you do not need 1.4. So given the choice between these two lenses, I would definitely choose the 35mm F1.8 S lens. So how do these two lenses stack up with the Sigma Art lens? Now Sigma Art lens is a very old lens, but I find that it's still very capable. And if that's the lens that you are currently using, you're wondering whether you want to upgrade to the Z mount lenses, personally, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to wait and see if Nikon comes out with a 1.2 lens. It might be better, but for now, I'm sticking with my Sigma Art lens. Alright guys, so if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. Remember to like the video and leave a comment down below and I'll get to them. Remember to subscribe to the channel and I'll see you guys next time.